you guys, I'm finally coming into town, and I didn't want to vlog all the way from where I live into town. That would have been a very long, boring vlog. So, talk or whatever. I have got to have the noisiest air conditioner ever. I don't know, I think a piece of paper or something must have got down in my vent. Because you hear it, it sounds like a cricket, continuous cricket. Anywho, I'm fixing to pull in to Zaxby's, my favorite place, but I'm not going to eat. I'm just stopping to get me a tea here in a bit. I just got caught by the light. Dadgummit, don't you hate that when you think you got it made and then the light turns here? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go for the drive-thru and get me a tea. It takes, my mom has real thick hair and I'm taking her to get a perm, so it takes her, or the lady, almost 2 hours to give her a perm because my mom's hair is so thick. And yeah, my mom has thick hair. I did not, however, inherit her hair. I inherited my dad's hair. Very thin, almost bald. Can you tell? Which I think I'm going to let my hair grow out a little bit. I know I always have this thing about, when you're older, you need shorter hair, blah, 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 blah. But I think I'm going to let it grow out just a little, just see? I mean, I don't want to look like an old lady trying to look young, but I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks for sitting back. If I can help you.
Yes, I need a large unsweet tea.
Okay, what else for you?
That'll be it.
Alright, $2.55.
Well, this early, it's like 10:30ish. Nobody eats at 10:30, so I didn't have a line to wait in. Yay! Well, that was fast. Ooh, let me give you that. Thank you. Thank you. You too. Press the music in there. You know what I like about Zaxby's is they play gospel music all the time. Yep, they do. A lot of reason my husband and I like Zaxby's so much, and when we eat there and we give them our business, because they play Jesus music, and I love to support businesses who play Jesus music. I'm all about it. I'm just saying. Hey, Curie. My mom just lives right down the street from Zaxby's. Lucky her. My mom's not one of those who eats out. Hardly ever, because she's like 90 years old and there's some food she can't eat, there's some food she can eat, and you know how that goes. So, I know when me and my husband, we just lived like, well, my mom lives right here in these apartments, and then right that way are townhouses. And my husband and I used to live in those townhouses, which, by the way, is right across the street. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to put my hand in your face. I was trying to delete email. Anyway, we used to live in the townhouses that we lived in, right across the street from Walmart. That is so not a good idea if you love to shop or you get late night snackies, because oh my word, we were always, even at 1 o'clock in the morning, think can't sleep or it's a weekend and we want a snack, and we just run right across the street. So yeah, I think we spend a lot of money living in those townhomes just from being around the stores. Because you can just, it's just so easy to run across the street and grab a bite. Anywho, we live out in the country now. We're like 30 minutes from town. So, well, actually 15. There's a dollar store, and then there's a store that sells pizza. So, 15 minutes from that. But It's not like you want pizza every night. Which I don't know. I could probably eat pizza every other night. Are y'all seeing me? I don't think you are you? Are you? Are you? You're not seeing me, are you? Do you hear that? Can you hear my air conditioner? It's like, ugh. So anywho. All right, guys, I'm going to go in here and get my mother, and I will vlog here in just a bit. Bye. Later. Peace out. All right. $6.34. That's fast.
Oh, it takes a while.
Oh.
It'll send me a confirmation sheet, so I'll get that to you when it's done.
34?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go.
Okay.
Do I need to wait for the confirmation?
Preferably,
Okay.
yeah. Because if it doesn't go through, I'll have to give your money back.
Oh, okay.
You probably want that, huh?
Most definitely.
Do you need your penny? Okay. I ask because some people just don't care. So. Well,
No,
for
not
us, 'cause
necessarily.
We always run out of pennies. Oh, all right. Yeah, when it comes through.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, got that faxed, got that done. Okay, I had to fax something to lawyer. Don't you just love those kind of businesses or business transactions? Had to fax something to the lawyer for to the highway department attorney for little thingy over our land. I don't know if you know how it goes, but let me just tell you how it goes. When you own land and the highway department is going to expand the road, the highway, well, let me just tell you something. They can take your land if they want it. So they took some of our land, and of course, yes, they paid us for some of it, or they haven't yet, but they're going to. But did they pay us what it was worth? No. I mean, do they ever? No. I mean, that's a crock, you know what I'm saying? So they took some of it. They didn't take all of our land, but they took some of it. And I think I better go out at the light or I'm never going to get out. But anyway, they didn't take all of it, but they took some of it for, highway rights or whatever. But then, the thing is, they ask you, well, how much do you want for your land? I'm sorry, guys. You guys are bouncing everywhere, so I'm going to move you over this way. Anyway, so they ask you, how much do you want for your land? So then when you tell them what you want, of which is what it's worth, because, we know what it's worth. My husband does for sure. And they don't want to pay that, They want it for nothing. It's just bites. It really does. The way the government works. And so anyway, so having said all of that, it's just a dog-eat-dog world. Doesn't matter what you own, what you have. If if the government wants some of it, by George, they're going to get it one way or the other. And they'll either pay you what they want to pay you for it, or you can just lose it. Which actually, how that comes out to be, because there was a little argument between my husband and them what he wanted for it. So they said, fine, we'll just go to court. Well, you know, when you go to court, you know whose side the judge is going to be on, right? Because that particular land we don't have a home on. My son is going to build a home on that land, but that's down the road at a later date. So, you know, it just bites, you know, all the way around. It's just so not right. It's just not right, guys. Not right at all. Not right at all. So anyway, what I was going to say is there was a dispute, and so they said, okay, we'll just go to court over it. You know, and let the judge decide if he's going to pay you for that land, or you know, if he's gonna say okay, then we have to pay you what you want, or if he's gonna vote in our favor and pay us what we want. Well, you know, like I said, we all know where that judgment goes, and of course we haven't gone to court yet, and they've already torn up our land. So when I called the attorneys, I asked, you know, we haven't gone to court yet, you haven't paid us yet, and you've already tore up the land. And they're like, well, we can do that. So yeah, how you like those apples? We can do that. Okay, alrighty then. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. I don't have you on a stand, I'm just holding you with my hand, and yeah. But anyway, since those little scallywags can do crap like that, my husband said, alright, fine, you know, we're not going to go to court, and we're not going to fight you because we know we're going to lose, and that's fact, and we all know it. So then they came back to the table with, well, how much would you take for it? Well, gee, they already said no to what we were asking, so we did shoot it back up higher than what they were offering, because that was like crapola. And so I think they've agreed. So I had to send papers to them that me and my husband have signed to agree to disagree, I guess is what you put. Nevertheless, we still didn't get what we wanted, but it's better than what they offered, which what they're giving us is still, my hair looks pretty bad today, don't it? What they're giving us is still highway robbery. Get it? Highway robbery, and that's what they're doing to widen the highway. Get it? Highway robbery. Anyway, so that's what I was doing. I had to get that fax. I've already picked my mother up. I already dropped her off. She's getting her hair done now. And I'm going to head to the bank for a few minutes for a min. And then I'll probably head back and sit until she's done, which takes almost 2 hours. So it's like, oh, I don't want to do that. But anyway, you know, it's not right. When you pay cash for land, or you buy land, you don't pay cash for it, whatever. When you buy land with your own hard-earned money that you've worked for, and then for a highway to come along, or government, whomever, just and say, I want it, so I'm going to take it, you know, that's just not right. And if they're going to take it, if they're going to insist on taking the stinking thing, well, then the least they could do is just pay you what you want for it. You know, pay what it's worth. If you pay its value, then there's no problem there. Well, with the exception, we didn't want to give up some of our land, but, you know, not that you have a choice on that matter either, like I said, but you know how that goes. But anyway, it's just not right. It's just not right all the way around. Whatever happened to good folk and good business? Me don't know. All right. I'm in heavy traffic right now, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Bye. $2. $6. Change. $2. Hey guys, I went through the drive-thru. This is what you call eating on the run. No, it's not healthy. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I went through, got a cheeseburger. They slapped the cheese on it. The cheese wasn't even melted, and I am really like picky. I don't like eating cold cheese on the cheeseburger. That's just nasty. But what can you do? In traffic, you have to get back there. I have to fight traffic. I'm not fighting traffic, so I'm just gonna eat it and shut up. But you think they would at least melt the cheese, for heaven's sake? Come on. I guess when you're hungry, though, you'll just shut up and eat it, right? I don't have much taste to it. I've been a good girl. I've been eating salads all week. I've been eating chicken salads. Like, when I say chicken salad, I mean like making salad and putting chicken in it or tuna in it. You know, just different stuff to, y'all see something swinging in your thing. It's my little high heel shoe. But anyway, I've been a good girl all week, so I guess I can eat a burger once in a while. And two, I'm a PLEXUS girl. You know, I take my PLEXUS block, which blocks 48% of fat. So, when you're a PLEXUS girl, you can just about eat anything you want, as long as you exercise and all that stuff. Can you guys even see me? Bad lighting today. It's kind of an overcast. No rain, but Lord, warm up. Never good. But I said I wasn't going to complain, am I? I'm not going to complain for the simple fact there are children and adults starving somewhere right now. So I need to be grateful, whether my food is cold or my food is hot. At least I have food, right? And for that, I am very grateful. The good Lord has been good to me and has blessed me. So I'm grateful for that. We got this little shop over here, about where my mom gets her hair cut. And it's called the Country Junkie Boutique. And it sounds like somewhere I want to go. So I'm going to go in there here in a minute, as soon as I get done parking like a fool. I don't even know where I want to park. I was actually trying to find shade, but I don't know if it's possible. Sorry guys. I'm starting to decide where to park. I think I'm gonna park right here. It's kind of shady. Just a bit shady. Sorta, kinda, not really. Okay. This is as good as it's gonna get though. You ever wonder sometimes when you're sitting outside of shops and people watch them, if they're sitting in there watching you eat? They probably are. Okay. I think before I go in there and have a seat to watch them do my mom's hair, I'm going to go in that Country Junkie Boutique just to see what they have. Maybe something in there I want. Definitely nothing I need, but oh, so good. Sorry guys if that was rude. Okay, well, so much for that. I didn't clean my van out. It's so bad. Okay, guys. Let's see, roll up my window. Sorry. I don't know why. I don't think I put my van in park. Quite a dorcas I am. Okay,